Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about the books that I have checked out from the library over the last month. I don't have all of them with me because I have sent some of them back to the library, but I wanted to share them anyways. I will start with the ones that I have right now. So the first one is How to Be Both by Ali Smith. This is a book that I have been meaning to pick up for a while. I saw it first on the channel Reads and Daydreams. She talked about it, and the way she talked about it just made me really excited to read it. And so I ended up picking this up from the library when I was picking up a couple of other things, and I haven't gotten to it yet, but I'm definitely looking to get to it soon. And it's one of the few that I don't actually have to return right away because I can keep renewing it. So yes. The next one is The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. I really want to read this book. It's a historical fiction novel set in World War II, and that's right in my wheelhouse. Hold on, the cat's got something it's not supposed to have. Simon! Okay, sorry about that. So back to The Nightingale. This is a World War II novel, and I'm really excited about it. I didn't expect to get it as quickly as I did because I was like number 15 or something on the waiting list, but they ended up having like 5 copies of this. So I got it way earlier than I was expecting to, and I don't think I'm going to get to read it before I have to send it back to the library, but then I'm just going to put myself back on the hold list because I really, really want to read this because I've heard really great things about it, and it's right in my wheelhouse. So I really am looking forward to reading this one. And then I picked up The Uncommon Reader. So I picked up The Uncommon Reader because I wanted to read it for Dewey's 24-hour readathon, and it didn't end up getting to my library to be picked up until the day of Dewey's, so I didn't have a chance to go get it. I think I'm probably going to end up returning this and putting it on a list to remind myself to get it for October's Dewey's readathon because it is perfect for that. It's really short. It's a book that I'm really interested in reading, but it's not something that's like I want to read it right now. I think it would just be really good for a readathon, so that's probably what I'm gonna do with this one. Now the book that is the reason why I am not reading The Nightingale, even though I want to read it and it's got to be back next week, is because of this one. So I put myself on the waiting list for Queen of the Night when it was on order, and so I was, I think, number 3 or 4 on the list. I think I was number 3, and so it's a huge book. I expected that the person who had it would have it the entire, I think it's 4 weeks, 5 weeks that you can have it, 3 weeks, I don't know, the entire time that you could have it out. And so I was expecting to get this book probably mid to late May, and then all of a sudden I got an email that was like, the book's ready for you to come pick up, because they got more copies of it. And so since I was so early on the hold list, I was one of the people that got one of the new copies, and so I was not prepared. It came in the day before Dewey's, and I knew I wasn't going to read it for Dewey's, and then I was like, all right, well, I should pretty much drop everything I'm doing to read this book because it's huge. But I'm so interested in this, and I know a couple of other people are currently reading this too, and so I really, 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 really want to read this one right now. I'm about 100 pages into it, and I have had the craziest work week because I just started a new job, and so I haven't had as much time to read as I've wanted to, so I haven't done that much reading in this, but I want to read it all. Like, I just want to just stop everything I'm doing and read it because I'm so excited to be able to read this. And I only have, I don't even know, it's due back I think in 2 weeks, and maybe it's 3 weeks, I don't know, it's due back way too soon. So I definitely want to read this quickly, but also savor it and enjoy it. I don't know, I'm so torn. As for the books that I have checked out that I don't have because I've returned, the first one was Anya's Ghost, which was a graphic novel that I got for TBR Takedown, I think, and I really enjoyed that one. You'll have heard more about it in my wrap-up. And then I also checked out 2 other graphic novels, Moss Volume 1, so I still have to get my hands on Volume 2, and I did have a subscriber point out that I can use interlibrary loan to get that, so I'm going to be looking into that. I have to go ask my librarian how I do that. But then I also checked out Rat Queens, Volume 1, and I enjoyed that one too. Again, you'll have heard more about that in my wrap-up from Dewey's, because that's when I picked up that one. I picked up a couple of graphic novels for Dewey's specifically, and then the other book that I picked up was Your Heart is a Muscle the Size of a Fist, which was incredible, and I put it on my Amazon wish list because I want to own that book, because I think I'm going to want to reread it because it was just so intense. And again, I'll have talked about this in past wrap-ups, so I will link those for you to go check out. But yes, that book is incredible and I want to own it now. That is it. Those are the books that I checked out late March and throughout the month of April. Depending on how many books I check out of the library, I may do this monthly, but I don't know. We'll see. Just probably as the mood strikes me. I like to see these videos because they're like hauls pretty much, but you know, then you have to take the books back. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye! Uncommon Reader